There's something about life experiences that lets another person know, I know what I'm talking about, and you can trust me when I tell you this is what works, this is what doesn't. Share your story. It is so very important so that people will know that it's possible for them too. Hi, I'm NissiYah. I empower women who love Yah to honor him with their lives so that they can faithfully represent him in all that they do. Because that's what NissiYah actually means. You who have experience, expertise, knowledge, gifts to share. And I said experience and I said knowledge. And both are excellent things to have if you're going to tell anybody anything, right? But one weighs a bit stronger than another. Knowledge is excellent. Knowledge is power. We gain understanding and wisdom through the things that we learn. And there's also something very, very important about experience. I'm not saying at all that knowledge isn't good. Knowledge is great. But for me, I tend to trust people with applied experiences. How will anyone know that you know what you're talking about unless you share your experiences with them? It leads to trust. For example, your car. You can take your car to a person who has read about fixing cars. They've read every book about, in my case, a Nissan. How to fix a Nissan. What does a Nissan do? How? And yes, this person is probably going to have more experience than you if you're not a mechanic or if you've never read a book about a Nissan. So they might be able to help you out. There's another person who has spent the last 25 years applying that knowledge, doing the work. He may not even have the actual book knowledge that someone else has, but he's got hands-on life experiences where he's seen this, he's been there, he's done that. He's heard the sound that your car might be making. He's felt the jiggle in the steering wheel. He's understood how to change the brake pad, spark plug, like he's hands-on, like seen it, done it. If it were me, I would choose the person with the applied life experience because they've been there. They know, they see, they can tell me about it. They can say, hey, when you do this, when you turn your wheel to the left, does it feel this way? Or when you turn right, the car shakes a little bit, doesn't it? They know, they've been there and they've overcome. They know what to do to get out of that place. What about relationship advice? If you are getting married or you're newly married and you want to know how to stay married, what does it take to make a relationship work? You can go to a person who has read about what it takes to make a marriage work, what it takes to make a relationship have longevity. Or you might go to parents or grandparents or family members or anyone else that you might know, somebody in your neighborhood, somebody at your job, somebody who's been married 20, 30, 40, 50 years. I, in my case, would want advice from the person who's been there, who's lived it, who's had the experiences. There's something about life experiences that lets another person know, I know what I'm talking about, and you can trust me when I tell you this is what works, this is what doesn't. It is so important to share where you've been. It is so important to share where the Most High has brought you from. It is so important to share your story. What about something like overcoming a struggle, overcoming hurts and traumas, overcoming addiction? You might have someone who's gotten their doctorate in psychology and they know about the human psyche and how things work and what causes a person to become addicted and have those sort of struggles. Because it's complex and there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of knowledge to be had about something like that. However, I find, and you might be totally different, but I find that hearing the story of a person who can tell you that they were addicted, that they were completely down and out, that they hit rock bottom, that they had fallen on the hardest of times, they had nowhere else to go but up, and they chose to go up. That is an impactful, powerful story that evokes trust from the listener. It allows the person who wants the help to know that it can be done. It shows them that they can also accomplish this thing. Share your story. It is so very important so that people will know that it's possible for them too. The sooner you do this, the better, especially if you're creating for the Most High, the one who made you. If you're sharing your creativity, if you're sharing your experiences for His name's sake, then now is the time to be real and tell the truth about just how good He is. Your experiences are His proof. Where depends on you. What gifts are you sharing? What knowledge are you sharing? What expertise are you sharing? What testimony do you have to give? What's your platform? For me, I'm on multiple journeys: content creation, healing, growth, development, becoming free from having to work for anyone else. All of these are mine, but I choose to do it on YouTube. That's my platform. But where's yours? Is it a digital space? Is it a physical space? On stage? On Zoom? In your home? Where is it that you can be real, share your experiences, and gain trust? Let us know in the comments. Your authenticity, your truth, your honesty, your integrity are your strongest power. Your strongest power to gain trust, and that concerns you and others. And they are your strongest power to overcome struggles within yourself. So many things that have happened to us in our lives, we hold them inside, and where shame and secrets can fester. Secrets fester in darkness. But when you pull back that curtain, let the light in, see all that dust fly off, and you start cleaning stuff out, that is where healing begins. That is where you get the strength to share your experiences, to share your testimony, and to let people know where you come from so that they know that there is hope for them too. Let them see hope in your story. The Most High put us here to encourage one another. So the how. As you share your knowledge, your expertise, wherever that may be, sprinkle in bits of your own experiences. Sprinkle in bits of you. Sprinkle in bits of your story. Give your listeners something to relate to so that they can see a glimpse of themselves. This is going to allow others to see that you were once in a place similar to where they are. And it shows that you made it through. It shows how you made it through. And it shows that they can make it through. Thank you so much for watching, for taking the time to listen to anything that I have to say. I'm so grateful for you guys. I really, truly am. Please like this video if you like this video. It helps me a super whole lot as I continue on this content creation journey. And please subscribe if you have not already. And of course, always, in all things, ask, how can I be true to you, Almighty One who made me? Because He made you and He got you. I love you guys. Bye.